3-hour trip to York, 2 hearing aids and 1 petrol can are among the prizes on this week's show. And here's your host, Ted Rogers.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, thank you for that super welcome, and welcome once again to the biggest game show on the box, 3, 2, 1. Our theme this week is International Cabaret, which is why I'm wearing this suit. Do you like it? Yes. Well, a lot of people do say, you know, I should wear more casual clothes like bomber jackets and jeans, but have you tried to wear a pair of these new jeans? Have you tried to get in them? Have you tried to get out of them? It's like being born again. I took them back. I said to the salesman, I can't wear these manglers. He said, you mean Wranglers? I said, you try walking in them. You know, folks, we always start our programme with our quiz. We have 2 rounds of questioning where our contestants answer 10 questions in 30 seconds. They play for £10 for each correct answer in the first round. The amount they win at the end of the first is what they get for each correct answer in the second round. Whoever the final couple is that gets through to part 3 of the show, where all the fabulous prizes are, has to look out for one little character. Here he is, our resident mixture fixture, Dusty Bin. Come on, me old mate. Come on, Dust. Look at that. Yes. There you are. He's our ting man con man. That's exactly what he is. A bunko bin, he calls himself. But beware, he's about as reliable as a Russian leader's medical report. See what I mean? You daren't trust him. Because, of course, if our contestants win him, do you remember what they win? A brand new dustbin. Absolutely right. That's all they get. So without any further ado, we'll get on and we'll meet the first couple who are going to play the 3, 2, 1 quiz tonight. Here they are. How do you do? Lovely Caroline Munro in a superb dress. Look at that. Isn't that great? Isn't that a lovely dress? Who have we got then, Caroline? Who's our first couple?
We have Keith and Peggy Redding from Grimsby.
From Grimsby? Ah, not really too far away. And Keith, I see. Oh, you're a technician in the RAF, eh?
Yes, I am.
And where are you stationed, Keith?
I'm at RAF Binbrook, near Grimsby.
Binbrook?
Binbrook.
Oh, that's all you need, isn't it, to take a bin back from Binbrook? And you're an ex-WAF then, Peggy, and that's how you two met, of course, I suppose, is it?
That's right. I was a WAF armourer.
A WAF armourer? But on the honeymoon, you gave him the bullet because you wanted a repeater. Yeah, I know. And you're both interested in amateur dramatics, and you belong to a group called the Flat Four Players. That's right. And what have you done? What sort of productions have you done?
Well, we write most of our own stuff.
Do you?
And we enter one-act festivals.
Lovely.
We've been last Saturday in Scarborough in the one-act festival in the Rounds.
Super. That's a lovely theatre in the Rounds.
It's absolutely
lovely
a
place,
dream. Yes,
yeah,
it's wonderful.
All right, well, we'll get on. We'll have your questions. Caroline has them. Which one are you going to choose? 3 or 2 or 1? Which one? You want number 2. OK, Keith. Now, you know, we like you to answer alternately, Peggy, OK?
Yes.
Ladies first. We do give you one to start with. 2 ways we stop you if you make a mistake or run out of time. And if you don't know an answer, just say don't know or pass. Believe me, it's easier. You can build up your score that way. Because once you have answered even part of the answer, I do have to accept that, OK? So be careful with guesses and good luck. Question here is about names of well-known dishes. We will give you the end of the name, and we want you to give us the word which traditionally precedes it. All right? Now, names of well-known dishes. À l'orange invariably follows duck. So we'll start you with that one. À l'orange and...
Duck.
Barber.
Wrong. Wrong.
Stroganoff.
Pass.
Lorraine.
Quiche.
Suzette. Crepe.
Snow.
Pass.
Kiev.
Pass.
Diane.
Steak.
Veronique.
Pass.
Newberg.
Pass.
Newberg. Well, that was lobster Newberg. Veronique was sole Veronique. Kiev was chicken Kiev. And Stroganoff was...
Beef.
Beef, indeed it was. Snow was apple or orange. However, what have we done? 5 right gives you a nice start. £50 to start with. Good luck.
Thank you.
See you in round 2. Nice to meet you. And we will have our second couple who are going to play the 3, 2, 1 quiz tonight. Here they are. Well, yes. Lovely Linda Lee Lewis in another stunning gown. That's great, isn't it?
Lovely,
Super.
isn't it?
Who do we have here, Linda?
Right, we have Peter and Wendy Bird from Plymouth.
From Plymouth. Ah, great town. Lovely. Down there in Devon. Peter and Wendy. Peter, it says here you're a communications engineer. Now, what exactly do you do?
I make communications equipment for radios for aircraft.
Do you? Really? I see. And you've travelled quite a bit. I see you've been to Zambia, Papua New Guinea, Nigeria and Zimbabwe.
That's right.
How long were you there?
Well, I was born there.
Oh, Wendy, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I'm
Great.
a foreigner.
Oh, lovely. Wendy, it says here you met on a blind date. Peter proposed to you within a fortnight. Yeah?
Yes, that's right.
Wendy, she said she needed time to think and kept Peter waiting for 3 months. You mean he was on his knees for 3 months?
That's right. Wouldn't let him get up.
Hang on, listen to this. She kept him waiting for an answer for 3 months, but she secretly ordered the material for her wedding dress. On sale or return, I suppose.
Yeah, well, that's it, just in case he changed his mind.
I've heard of putting the cart before the horse, never the dress before the groom. Nice to have you with us. Let's have your questions. 3 or 1, which one are you going to choose?
Yeah.
OK, Wendy, you want number 3. Same procedure, answer alternately. We give you one to start with. And be careful of guesses, because I do have to accept the first answer you give me. OK. Question again is about names of well-known dishes. We will give you the end of the name, and we want you to give the word which traditionally precedes it. So names of well-known dishes. Chowder invariably follows clam. We'll start you with that one. Chowder and...
Clam.
Maryland.
Chicken.
Rarebit.
Welsh.
Melba.
Peach.
Alaska.
Baked.
Charlotte.
Pass.
Con carne.
Chili.
Saint-Jacques.
Pass.
Crackling. Crackling.
Pass.
And au poivre.
Pass.
Ah, au poivre, I love that. Steak au poivre. Steak is what we wanted there. Crackling was pork. Oh, they all love that by the sound of it. Saint-Jacques was coquille. And Charlotte was apple. That's not bad either. 6 gives you £60. Another good start. Super. Off you go with Linda. See you in round 2. Now we'll have our third couple playing our quiz tonight. Here they are. You do? OK, Caroline, who's here now?
Brian and Margaret Wiggins from Great Harwood, Lancashire.
Great Harwood, Lancashire. Where is that then, Brian? Whereabouts?
That's near Blackburn.
Near Blackburn?
Yes.
I always say, I love the way they say Blackburn, Bolton and Burn. It's lovely, that. And I see you're a man of the press.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yes.
who do you work for? What do you do?
I work for the Lancashire Evening Telegraph in Blackburn. It's
Do
a
you?
local newspaper.
I
Yeah.
see. And there's a lot of mistakes in newspapers today, certainly in national papers, like jumbled up letters and things like that. Do you find? I was reading my paper the other day, I thought I was doing the Daily Scrabble. And when you read a paper today, you always get filthy hands, don't you? And, I mean, papers give away... they do, don't they? I thought it was just me. But they give away burgers and cans of beer. They ought to give you a soap and flannel, didn't they? Anyway, Margaret, you are a working lady still, yes?
Yes.
What do you
that's
do?
right. I work for a company that's funded by Manpower Services Commission. We place youngsters on the youth training
I see.
scheme.
So, obviously, you're very, very busy. You met in a nightclub in Blackburn called the Golden Palms.
That's right.
Yes,
Very
quite
appropriate.
well,
I suppose the staff had their hands out, did they? We're going to have your questions, and here's the last envelope. Thanks, Caroline. That means that's the one for you. But don't worry, we'll get a free choice in the next round. Again, good luck to you. The question is about names of well-known dishes. We will give you the end of the name, and we want you to give the word which traditionally precedes it. So names of well-known dishes. Now, bourguignon invariably follows beef. We'll start you with that one, bourguignon, and...
Beef.
Strudel.
Pass.
Bolognese.
Spaghetti.
Split.
Banana.
Log.
Chocolate.
Schnitzel.
Pass.
Helene. Helene.
Pass.
A la King.
Chicken.
Thermidor.
Lobster.
And dog.
Hot.
Yes, hot dog. we've all done that, haven't we? Quite a few times. A lovely dish when you're starving hungry. Helene was pear Helene, Schnitzel was Wiener Schnitzel, and Strudel was apple strudel was right. Again, a nice start, £70 you've got. Nice start. Very good indeed. So, at the end of our first round, we got couple number 1, Keith and Peggy, on £50. Couple number 2, Peter and Wendy, on 60. In the lead at the moment, couple number 3, Margaret and Brian, they've got £70. A good start. Well done. OK, yes, Caroline, here's the second round questions. I promised you would get the free choice. This time it's up to you. Brian wants number 2, so good luck, hold her nice and tight. And you're going for £70 for each correct answer. Good luck to you. The question is about well-known books of fiction and their authors. We will give you the name of a well-known book, and we want you to give the name of the person who wrote it. We will accept just the surname. Now, Tom Brown's School Days was written by Thomas Hughes, so that's the one we'll start with. Tom Brown's School Days and...
Thomas Hughes.
David Copperfield.
Charles Dickens.
The Carpetbaggers.
Harold Robbins.
Lace.
Pass.
It Shouldn't Happen to a Vet.
Pass.
1984.
Pass.
The Hound of the Baskervilles.
Pass.
The Day of the Jackal.
Pass.
The Time Machine.
H.G. Wells.
And the jewel in the crown.
Pass.
I'd have done exactly the same. You know it is, but you just can't get it out, can you? Never mind. That was Paul Scott. It was a wonderful television series, of course. Paul Scott wrote Jewel in the Crown. Day of the Jackal was Frederick Forsyth. Hound of the Baskervilles was Arthur Conan Doyle. 1984, George Orwell. He shouldn't happen to have you nearly had it, James Herriot. Yes, I heard it coming out there. Lace was Shirley Conran, so 3, 4 there. What do you have? £280. That's okay. Okay. Off you go with Caroline, and we will welcome back couple number 2. Yes. Peter and Wendy are back, and what are you going to choose this time? Number 1 or number 3?
I'll try
Okay, she wants
again.
number 3. Yes, why not? Okay, so you're going for £60 for each correct answer. And again, good luck to you. The question is the same about well-known books of fiction and their authors. We will give you the name of a well-known book, and we want you to give the name of the person who wrote it. So we will accept the surname, all right? The Day of the Triffids was written by John Wyndham. We'll start you with that one. Day of the Triffids and...
John Wyndham.
Dr. No.
Pass.
Hollywood Wives.
Collins.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Pass.
Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Pass.
Night Sky.
Pass.
The Thornbirds.
Pass.
Brighton Rock.
Pass.
Rumpole of the Bailey.
Pass.
And Dr. Zhivago. No, I would have been the same. I know them all, but I don't know who wrote them. It's terrible. Dr. Zhivago was written by Boris Pasternak. Rumpole of the Bailey was John Mortimer, of course. Brighton Rock was Graham Greene. The Thornbirds, Colleen McCulloch. Night Sky was Claire Francis. Lady Chatterley's Lover. Yeah, you all read that, but you want to keep quiet about it. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy was John le Carre. Dr. No, of course, was Ian Fleming. So you just have 2 there, but you've got £120 you've got. Is that going to be enough? We will wait and see as we welcome back couple number 1. There's Keith and Peggy back with us again. Thanks, Caroline. The last envelope means that's the one for you. And good luck with the same question as you go for £50 for each correct answer. The question is about well-known books of fiction and their authors. We will give you the name of the well-known book, and we want you to give the name of the person who wrote it. We will accept just the surname. Brave New World was written by Aldous Huxley. We'll start you with that one. Brave New World and...
Aldous Huxley.
Murder on the Orient Express.
Christie.
Airport.
Pass.
Valley of the Dolls.
Pass.
The Cruel Sea.
Pass.
Brideshead Revisited.
Milne.
No. Oh, he took a good guess there. Evelyn Waugh wrote Brideshead Revisited. The Cruel Sea was written by Nicholas Montserrat. Valley of the Dolls was Jacqueline Suzanne. Airport was Arthur Haley. So there, yes, you have 2, so you got £100. Oh.
They were mine.
Now, that was extremely close. Well, I think you'll agree, extremely difficult. So at the end of this week's quiz, where you have couple number 1, Peggy and Keith, they've got £100. Couple number 2, that's Peter and Wendy, have 120. The winners this week are, no doubt, Brian and Margaret. Couple number 3, £280. We don't have too far to go to say goodbye to you 2 folks, but I do feel for you there because I read these books. But it's awful to
Terrible.
say that you don't know who wrote them, and of course they're such great, well, not great works of art. Some of those fiction ones. I mean, Valley of the Dolls we all loved, and D.H. Lawrence's Lady Chatterley's Thing. We loved all that, didn't we? However, here's the money you won, which Caroline has, the £100. There we are, the ceramic dusty bin. And Keith, thank you very much for coming along.
Thank you.
Peggy, take care.
Thank you.
Super having you with us. Stay with us. Enjoy the rest of the show, and good luck to the flat 4 players.
Thank you.
We'll see you after the break. 3, 2, 1. Don't go far. Yes, indeed, it's part 2, 3, 2, 1. Our theme this week is International Cabaret, and our remaining couples are Brian and Margaret, who are from Great Harwood in Lancashire. not far from Blackburn, playing against Peter and Wendy, who are from Plymouth. Now, folks, at the end of each one of the items you're about to see, one of our guests is going to come here to the table, leave you a clue object, read a rhyme, 3 on the table. You've got to choose one to reject if you get through the elimination question. So, OK, item number 1 of International Cabaret. Here's a group of very talented people who have on their top hat, their tails. All they need now is a shine on their shoes, and they're ready to step out. The Brian Rogers Connection.
When there's a shine on your shoes, there's a melody in your heart with a singable, happy feeling, a wonderful way to start.
Sure, not for maybe, that I'm all dressed up tonight.
Stepping out with my honey can't be bad to feel so good.
Never felt quite so sunny, and I keep on knocking wood. Stepping out with my baby can't go wrong, 'cause I'm in right. Ask me when will the day be? The big day may be tonight. Stepping out with my baby can't go wrong, 'cause I'm in right. Ask me when will the day be? The big day may be tonight.
When you've a shine on your shoes, there's a melody in your heart. What a wonderful way to start the
How are you, Radford?
Thank you.
Radford Quist to the Brian Rogers Connection. That's a great name. I love that name. Radford Quist. You could see that as a special agent, couldn't you? What are you going to leave the folks here as the clue?
Right, some grass cuttings.
Grass cuttings is the clue, and the rhyme says what?
Right, a thrower might need the best. After the cut comes the rest.
Not all that easy when it's that sharp and short. OK, thanks a lot. Radford Quist, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Radford. There we are. Now, what do you reckon? Huh? No one's going to say anything. Keep thinking about that dusty bin. He's the one you've got to get out of the way the whole time. We will go on with item number 2. Here's a very funny young man. He's doing very, very well in the comedy business, thank you. And he comes from just down the road at Sheffield. Please welcome Lance Edwards.
Hiya. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a few stories for you, and I've got 1 or 2 tunes on the guitar Stratocaster, forte, and a few impressions. This is one of my favourite men, Sergeant Ernie. Correct. Nice. Happy. Now, we're going to start off the evening by playing a little game called Pass Round the Pineapple. What I'm going to do is to pass a hand grenade round this way. One of you lucky people gets to pull out the pin. Whoever's left holding the grenade when it goes off leaves the room with a bang. Here's a nice little medley of songs. Oh, yeah, do you know, I've got a nephew. He's only 11. He lives in the northeast. And he loves fishing. He sat at the side of the tyne. He got a fishing rod, flask, snapped in. He sat there, he's sobbing, weeping, crying. A fella come up, he said, "What's the matter, Mara?" He said, me mate's fell in the water." He said, "You what?" He said, "Me mate's fell in the water." Why, he said, "Flipping heck." And he dived in, and when he come up, he was covered in slime, oil, grease. He said, "I'm sorry, bonny lad." He said, "There's near sign of your pal." He said, "Not me pal, me mate, help me sandwich." Some of the programmes on telly these days, they're brilliant, aren't they? One of my favourites, Emmerdale Farm. Now, the name us. The nose last night, I went to drunk through Jack's cowfield, and wind blew me cap off. Does thou know, I tried 49 on afore I found it.
And this more, ladies and gentlemen, Benny Hill.
That's it, I can't do it voice. Thank you, good night.
Lance, smash it. That was really good, that. Lovely, and a busy young guy. I said earlier on, you're really doing so well. You've been on a long, long tour, I know, in the summer.
That's right.
Where was that?
Bucklands.
Ah, you see, yes, seen them many a big hit. It's a great place, great place to work, yeah. I tell you what I'm particularly interested in, the way the audience reacted straight away to Bilko.
Ah, well.
Because, you know, it never dates. It's really wonderful to think that even the kids like that today. What are you going to leave them here as the clue?
We've got a tuba lager.
Tuba lager is the clue? Oh, somebody would like it by the sound of it. OK, that's the clue, the tuba lager there. So what does the rhyme say?
Buffet, invalid, street and stock. A tin from Australia to pick the lock.
There you are. See? Oh, the chins go down. We'll find out what that... Kangaroo, yes. No one's won a kangaroo on here yet. Thank you very much.
Thank
Lance
you.
Edwards, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck, Lance. Good luck, mate. Thank you. So, what have we got? We got a kangaroo and a lawnmower, haven't we? So, have you had any other thoughts yet?
That's barely upside down.
Yes.
Like a spell backwards, what does that say?
Yeah, what is like a spell? Yes, that's sort of
Legal.
legal. Oh, yes, well, it might be a court case somewhere. You never know, right? All right, 2 on the table, 1 more, then you've got to start thinking about which one you're going to reject if you get through the question. Item number 3 of International Cabaret. Here's a young man who's a #1 performer in Europe. He's had 25 consecutive top 5 hits, and 14 of them have reached #1. Howard Carpendale.
Shine on, lay your light on me in the darkest night. Shine on, I can feel your love flowing deep inside. Hold your body close, let it melt in mine. Oh, shine on. I love the way you shine. We climbed that mountain high, we made it to the sky, but when we looked around, light on me. Shine on, what more could there be? Hold your body close, let it melt in mine. Oh, shine on, I love the way you shine. I still believe in life as long as life is free. I still believe this world was made for you and me. Two lovers in the night, holding each other tight. You made me shine, shine on, lay your light on me in the darkest night. Shine on, I can feel your love going deep inside. Shine on, lay your light on me in the darkest night. Shine on.
Howard, well done. Superb. And I believe you wrote the song too, yes?
Yes, I did.
You've written quite a few songs, I gather.
Everything in the last 10 years, yeah.
Really? That's quite a bit. And listen, what's this about you being a mystery, what's that, a million record seller or something? A million mystery record seller. What's that all about?
Well, I guess it's very simple why there's a mystery seller here in the UK. Because,
Oh, is that what it is? It's here in UK?
I guess so, because I have never worked here before, and it's something I've always wanted to do very much. We just haven't really had the time. I didn't want to do anything half-heartedly. Now we do have the time. I feel that the time is right, and
Good.
I hope I get to sing in my home language again. I haven't done it for so long.
Well, good that you're here anyway, and thank you very much. What are you going to leave these folks here?
Well, I have a saber.
It's a sharp-looking thing, too. A saber. And what does the rhyme say?
It says, tiger, tiger, shining bright, take the hat off, see the light.
You are? Short and very sweet. Try and remember that. Howard Carpendale, good luck.
Thank you so much.
We'll be looking, Howard. Thank you. So, there you are. They're trying to remember that one. Any luck on that?
Sunroof in a car.
Sunroof in a car. It's easy. Always thinking it. That's all we give you, a sunroof. Not the car. Just a sunroof. How about you, Pete? Do you think the same, or?
I'm not sure about
You're not sure about that one. Well, the one thing I can do, of course, is to refresh your memory on the first two that came in, all right? Number one item was brought in by Radford Quist of the Brian Rogers Connection, who brought you in the grass cuttings and said, a thrower might need the best. After the cut comes the rest. Okay? And this came in, number two item, the tube of lager from Lance Edwards, who said, buffet, invalid, street and stock, a tin from Australia to pick the lock. Now then, there's the three on the table, and you've got to choose one to get rid of if you get through the elimination question. So what's it going to be? And you don't have to talk quietly because we can all hear you.
Sorry. Oh, tin from Australia. I think maybe that means reverse it. Lager. Regal, perhaps, but Regal, what does that mean?
Yes.
Not a great deal, really. So what do you think?
I think the grass.
You think the grass, if you get through, Brian, yes? Is that all right with you, Margaret? It's okay with you, isn't it, by the sound of it? Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, you're not smoking it or anything, are you? Oh, good.
Yeah, grass.
You want to get rid of the grass, and how about... You do too?
Grass, yeah.
That's okay. That we have established. The grass goes, whoever gets through the question, and here it is. So, folks, put your hands beside that button, please. Not over, just beside. I shall start to read the question. When you think you know the answer, just hit the button and answer. Don't answer before you hit the button. Otherwise, I do have to offer it to the other couple, all right? I'll continue reading it until someone gets it right. Good luck to you. Here it is. It's an American singer. He got to #1 twice in the UK charts. His first #1 was 3 coins in the fountain. His middle name is Albert. Ah, says Margaret. Who? Frank Sinatra, right. Yeah. Yay. Oh. What did you say then, Brian?
I nearly did it before, but I didn't.
You nearly did it. He daren't. He daren't do it. He said he daren't. But you're glad that she darened, aren't you?
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, you took the chance. I know you hovered a bit, but good, you've done it. That means you're through. You are correct. Shame we have to say goodbye to Peter and Wendy, but Caroline's here with the money. There we are. And how much was it, Caroline?
£120.
120 quid. Not bad, folks, eh? As it is, we do have a consolation prize for you. Linda Lee Lewis has it for you over there. As you can see, it's 2 lovely watches. Take a look at that. Isn't that lovely? Super. There you go. Well, Wendy, take care. Thank you very much. Super to have you with us. Peter, you too. Take care. Give them a round of applause, folks. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming along. Oh, well. So, you dared and you got through and you've rejected the grass cuttings, right? Are you having second thoughts about it yet?
No, I don't think so.
Well, you might after the break. We'll see exactly what it is when we come back in a couple of minutes. See you shortly. Don't go far.
The more you do, the more your world becomes chaotic and the more you need control. That's the whole philosophy behind the Nissan Almera. It's all about feeling protected in a cocoon. The design translates to the agility of the car. It's kind of a control freak on wheels, but in a good way.
Back, don't catch him back. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
Per un giocatore lancinante. Un brutto fallo da dietro. Dottor centravanti che lancia la palla alla dietro. Maglia sicurezza. Stoppa il pallone di prima la lancia in aria alle spalle di
Does your cat want to be fed differently? 90% of the cats we asked did. In a nationwide taste test, 90% preferred Whiskas pouches to tins every mealtime.
Ow! Get a bump on that thing! At the car wash.
Screen Shop brings you the hottest hits from the 70s.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over.
Disco Inferno, 60 original scorches to set any party alight.
Love is in the air. Love is in the air. This is ladies' night, and the feeling's right.
Get on down with James Brown, Gloria Gaynor, Kool and the Gang, Earth, Wind and Fire, KC and the Sunshine Band, Donna Summer, and many, many more. This groovy 70s collection is available on 4 CDs or cassettes.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as light. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll still alive.
You can't buy Disco Inferno in the shops. To order, call the number on screen now. Disco Inferno comes with our 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied, please return Disco Inferno to us within 30 days for a refund of the purchase price. Disco Inferno, brought to you by Screen Shop.
Dove Esmeralda, qualcosa mi dice che non mi ama. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright.
Change your tune with the menthol freshness of tunes.
With me tonight.
with International Cabaret on 321 with Brian and Margaret from Great Harwood in Lancashire. Got through to this part of the show, the most difficult part, because now you've got to think really hard about that dusty bin. We know you've rejected #1 item, grass cuttings brought in by Radford Quist of the Brian Rogers Connection. Have you had any other thoughts what it might be?
No.
You just want to see what it is, don't you? OK, Radford brought this in and said a thrower might need the best, after the cut comes the rest. That's what he said. A thrower might need the rest. A thrower connected with grass cuttings might be Percy Thrower, who is well known for gardening. The next line may have helped. After the cut comes the rest. After cutting the grass, we all need a rest, and this is the best gardening rest there is. Just take a look at this.
A collection to grace any garden. A table and 6 dining chairs, 2 easy chairs, 2 loungers, stools, a drinks trolley, a complete barbecue set, and to make sure you don't get too lazy, one of a limited edition of stainless steel lawnmowers.
Yes. Yes. A lawnmower was part of the prize, but being 321, as always, a sensational prize, and it has to go. It's been rejected, so that goes under there. And we're going to go on now and have item #4 of our International Cabaret. Here's a real international star. I've known this young man for a long, long time now. He's written film scores from Soldier Blue to The Wild Geese. I'm delighted he's on the show. Roy Budd Trio here with Biram Bow. Roy Budd. How are you, Roy?
How are you?
Fine, mate. Good to see you. As I said in the introduction, you know, Soldier Blue, The Wild Geese, but you've done 40 film scores for film. Is that right?
Yeah, I've done 2 Wild Geese pictures.
I know, Wild
so
Geese
far,
too.
I haven't laid an egg yet. This is our anniversary, silver anniversary, every 25 years.
That's right. Last time we met, he was 8 years of age.
Short trousers.
That's short trousers, true, at the Nuffield Centre.
I got the same trousers.
Medley. I remember that.
I got the same trousers, my legs have shrunk.
And good to see you with Chris Karen and Pete Morgan. It's lovely to see the two guys. Yeah. What are you going to leave these folks here as a clue, then?
Well, we have here a little logbook.
A logbook.
I'll place here.
He's already puffing here, is Brian. What's the rhyme say?
Well, the rhyme is a powder container and round. An actor gives you the sound.
Beautifully said, huh? Absolutely lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, Roy Budd. Well done, Roy. Thanks very much. Good luck, mate. Thank you. Horses Market.
Them are all logbooks that go in the bin, then, aren't
You think what? What'd you say, Brian?
they? Old logbooks, so they go in the bin.
Old
They're not
logbooks
like
go in
that
the
now.
bin. Yeah, yeah. Well, you can hear one of the other two again if you
Which one?
want to leave that one a bit later.
Could we hear the can of lager?
Yeah, you can hear the tuba lager was brought in, yes. Number 2 item by Lance Edwards, who said, buffet, invalid, street and stock. A tin from Australia to pick the lock. That's what Lance said. So you have 3 more on the table. One's got to be rejected. What one's going this time? Remember, is Dusty been here yet? He will be here if he's not at the moment.
I think I'd like to reject the sabre.
You want to
Right.
reject that? Yes?
Right.
Yes, she said the sabre, yes. You sure you want to get rid of the sabre?
Yes.
Is that okay with
Yeah.
you, Brian?
Yeah.
It's okay with you folks, is it? Oh, yes, they're with you 100%.
Must be right.
Good, must be right, yes. All right, item 3 was brought in, Howard Carpendale, a sabre. He said, tiger, tiger, shining bright, take the hat off, see the light. Now, you wanted to get rid of this because you think those other 2 are something you would like, yes? And this is, you think this might be who you think it is?
Yeah, hope so.
You hope so. Let's have a look. Howard brought you the sabre, tiger, tiger shining bright. Sabre with tiger sounds dangerous. And perhaps the shining bright refers to a brand new dustbin. Take the lid off, take the hat off, see the light. Take the lid off, the bin, and all that's left is daylight. You've seen the light, dusty bin! Yeah! One sabre out the way, which is wonderful for you because at least that means you're going home with a great prize tonight. You know, once he's gone, it's a good prize all the way. We're going to have item number 5 of International Cabaret. And here's a young lady who's been international since day 1 of her career. I'm delighted to say she's back with us again on 3, 2, 1. Say hello to Marty Webb.
Turn your face to the moonlight. Let your memory lead you. Open up, enter in. If you find there the meaning of what happiness is, then a new life will begin. Memory, all alone in the moonlight, I can smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. A memory live again. Burnt out ends of smoky days, the stale cold smell of morning. A street lamp dies, another night is over, another day is dawning. A daylight, I must wait for the sunrise. I must think of a new life, and I mustn't give in. When the dawn comes, tonight will be a memory too.
new day has begun.
Lovely, as always. And I say, test your memory. I mean, how many times have you sung that song, do you know?
No, not exactly how many times.
Because you've done the show twice, haven't
That's
you,
right.
Cats?
That's right. 6 months the first time and 3 months the second time.
Now, tell me, everybody talks about being in a long run, and you've had a lot of long-running musicals, thank goodness. I mean, what's it like when you're in a real long run like that? Is it good to have a break now and again?
Oh, yes, yes. But it's great fun. I mean,
sure.
it's never the same.
Lovely. What are you going to leave these folks as a clue?
An apple core.
Uh-huh. And the rhyme says?
The tulip town, when new was old, the new one's bigger, so we're told.
There we have it. The last one on the table. Ladies and gentlemen, Marty Webb. Marty, thank you. Bye-bye. Now then, any idea about that? What do you, Amsterdam, says Brian? Yeah?
Sounds quite obvious, although I
It
don't
sounds
know
quite
it's
obvious.
him with the apple
With the apple
core.
core? Well, you can hear one of the other two again here. Have you got the logbook? You want to hear the logbook? Yeah. All right. Logbook was brought in item number 4 by Roy Budd, who said, a powder container and round, an actor gives you the sound. Now, you're lucky. The bin's gone, so there's 3 great prizes there.
I think we should reject the logbook.
You want to reject that one? Yeah? Why? You don't need it?
I don't know what it is.
We're not sure. But you want to reject it. Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. We'll reject the logbook. Item number 4. Roy Budd said, a powder container and round, an actor gives you the sound. So... right, a powder container and round. A powder container could be a compact and a disc is round. That ties in with the logbook, which is a form of record. An actor gives you the sound. An actor is a player, and this collection will give you quite a sound. Take a look at this.
Not only a compact disc player, but this elegant set of stacking hi-fi equipment. The set comprises a twin cassette deck, a stereo tuner and amplifier, a compact disc player, and a turntable for your existing record collection.
Well, it has gone, so we are now down to the final 2 on the table. Being the final 2, I can read them both again. Remember, the tube of lager was brought in item number 2. Lance Edwards said, buffet, invalid, street and stock, a tin from Australia to pick the lock. Okay. Last item. The apple core brought in, Marty Webb said, the tulip town, when new, was old. The new one's bigger, so we're told. Now, okay, you're in a very fortunate position here. Yeah. The bin's out the way. Whatever you have is a good prize tonight. So
I think that could be a car.
Yes, we both.
Because Buffy, guy, stop, guy.
Yeah.
Street car.
Yeah. And that's what you think that is. So you don't want that. You want to get rid of it. So what are you going to do? You want to get rid of the apple core? Is that all right with you folks? Oh, yeah. Definitely. Okay, it's going, is it?
Yes. Yeah.
The apple core is being rejected. All right, the apple core, item number 5, from Marty Webb. The tulip town, when new was old, the new one's bigger, so we're told. Let's see now. The tulip town, when new was old, the tulip town has to be Amsterdam, as you say. And if you call it New Amsterdam, that's the old name for somewhere else. The new one's bigger, so we're told. Another clue to the place was the bigger. Put that with the apple core, which Marty brought you, and you get the Big Apple, which is New York. Take a look.
The starting point of this magnificent holiday is the ultimate in travel, a first-class supersonic flight on Concorde. From Heathrow, just 3 hours takes you across the Atlantic to New York. Then 3 nights in the luxury of the Waldorf Astoria, with your days free for soaking up the exciting atmosphere and seeing the famous sights, such as the World Trade Center and Times Square. Plenty of time to spend shopping in some of the world's leading department stores on famous 5th Avenue before it's time to return home. But even the return trip is 5 days of luxurious surroundings on board another British world beater, the QE2.
Dear. Oh, Brian. Never mind you and Margaret going, oh, you heard the audience going, oh, they were all there. It's a sensational prize, that. I'm sure you would have loved that. You certainly would have done, wouldn't you, folks? Yes, they were all with you on that one. You could have all got on the QE2 as well. Been a bit of a push in Concorde, but what a super prize. And, of course, New York, one of the most exciting places in the world. However, you've hung on to the tube of lager, Is it what you think it is? Item number 2, brought in by Lance Edwards, who said, buffet, invalid, street and stock, a tin from Australia to pick the lock. Now then, oh dear. Lance brought you the tube of lager. Buffet, invalid, street and stock. They may not seem to be connected, but there is one word connected with all of them. A tin from Australia to pick the lock. The usual abbreviation for Australia is AUS. Put that with tin, that's a fair indication of the word connecting those words in the first line, car. Buffet car, invalid car, and so on. Another type of tube could be the Metro. You're right, the Austin Metro City! Okay, come on, Brian and Margaret, off you go. Let's get this car of yours. Okay, come on, Margaret and Brian. In you go. Brian, come round here. There you go, Brian. In you get. Super. Wonderful. Well, there you have it. They stuck with that tube of lager right through the show, and they're absolutely right. You got the star prize. Hard luck you missed that super holiday, but what a prize you have. And remember, Brian, still money that you won in the quiz. Caroline has that. How much was that, Caroline?
£280.
£280, folks. Well done. Margaret, wonderful. Super. As always, ladies and gentlemen, super people on our show. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Till we see you next week, take care, have a good week. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.